What's up, traders? Welcome back to the channel. Today was absolutely insane on the market. And I'm not exaggerating. We just witnessed CLRO. That's $CLRO. Absolutely explode more than 100% in a single trading day. We're talking a gain of plus 102.8%. Hitting $6.529 with nearly 166 million shares traded. That's 2.0x the normal volume. But here's the thing. CLRO wasn't alone today. We had a dozen other stocks making major moves. Some soaring, some crashing hard. If you missed this session, you need to watch this breakdown. Let's get into it right now. July 2nd, 2026 was a day of extreme volatility and divergent sentiment across the market. We're looking at a mixed session with massive intraday swings. The most active stocks today were pulling volume like crazy. And we're seeing some serious catalyst-driven moves. What's interesting is that we have both explosive gainers and steep losers. Which tells us this is selective buying and selling. Not a broad market movement. We're seeing midday trading activity spike, pre-market movers, and after-hours action all contributing to today's wild ride. The relative volume on most of these names is sitting at 2.0x normal, which is double the average daily volume. This is active money moving in and out. Let's dig into which stocks made the big moves and why. T's start with the absolute monster of the day. CLRO. This stock gained plus 102.8%. Trading at $6.529 with 166,046,000 shares moving. That's double the average volume. So what's the catalyst? We've got a trading halt that was updated at 8:15 a.m. Eastern Time, which typically signals some kind of major news announcement or corporate action. Most active stocks data shows this was the number one name today. No contest when a stock gets. O-File confirms institutional interest. Next up. CWD. $CWD. With a plus 69% move. Now trading at $1.091. This one also moved 662 million shares with 2.0x relative volume. The news here is much clearer. CLRO Inc. just expanded its Chainlink-powered solutions. And they dropped their Q1 2026 earnings call summary. The blockchain integration news is real catalyst material. A company leveraging Chainlink's Oracle infrastructure. Entry to this Chainlink integration. Moving to UPC. Up plus 66.2% at $9.240. This one traded 6 million shares on 2.0x volume. We've got pre-market gainers, midday gainers, and most active confirmation. This looks like a momentum play fueled by broader market sentiment. Possibly a short squeeze situation. No specific news catalyst here. Which means we're looking at technical momentum and possible options activity driving this move. Key. Own at $5.50 if we see a pullback. Then we have DSY. Big Tree Cloud Holdings. Up plus 51% at $4.350 with 45 million shares traded. 2.0x volume. Here's where it gets interesting. The news shows this stock dropped significantly after hours yesterday. Yet it's up 51% today. That's a huge recovery. Pre-market gainers and pre-market decliners were both mentioned, suggesting a reversal play. The after-hours drop yesterday may have shake. Here the next clue will be. Finally in gainers. YRD. Yiren Digital. Rallying plus 46.4% to $1.320. With 111 million shares. This one has real news. Yiren Digital authorized a $20 million stock buyback program. That's a major catalyst right there. Buybacks are bullish signals because they show company confidence and support the stock price. A $20 million repurchase program for a company trading in the dollar range is significant. The VO are just as much. Starting with the biggest loser. Dollar Gem. 707 Cayman Holdings. Down -40.5% to $1.911 with 29 million shares traded. Here's the wild thing. This stock rallied plus 27% after hours yesterday. Then gave up all those gains and more today. That's classic news reversal. When you see gains reverse that hard, it usually means the initial catalyst got debunked or clarification came out that was negative. The midday gain. Length. This is a classic trap for FOMO buyers. $LHAI. Down -39.4% to $1.660. Traded 39 million shares. The news mentions pre-market decliners and references to broader market concerns. This one opened down and stayed down. We're looking at a breakdown day with no specific catalyst to blame, which usually means either sector-wide weakness or anticipation of bad news coming out. $TC. Down -38.8% to $2.938 on just 1.5 miles. Weakness or anticipation of bad news coming out. $TC. Down -38.8% to $2.938 on just 1.5 million shares. This is an Asian depository receipt. So we're dealing with international exposure and currency risks. ADRs can have timing issues with their home markets and significant volatility. The low volume on this drop is concerning. It shows illiquidity, which means you're getting wide spreads and harder exits if you're in this position. DS and harder exits if you're in this position. $ELTX. Elicio Therapeutics. Down -36.4% to $3.270 with 8.5 million shares. This one is a direct offering at $15 million, which is dilution. That's the catalyst right there. When a biotech company needs to raise capital and does a direct offering, it signals cash burn concerns. The news headline literally says, "Another blow for ELTX." That's not confidence language. This is dilution shay. Concerns about the company's runway. And finally Alarum Technologies. Down -36.3% to $5.110 on just 528,000 shares. Super low volume on a 36% drop is a red flag. That means there are few buyers at current levels and wide bid-ask spreads. The Middle Eastern property comparison and Q1 earnings call highlights mention suggests earnings disappointed. When a stock drops 36% on light volume, there's no genuine institute. So what do we watch going into tomorrow? First, let's watch for FOLLOW through on these moves. $CLRO. The biggest mover today with that trading halt news. Needs to hold above $6.00 tomorrow or we're looking at a reversal. If it closes above $6.50 tomorrow, we could see another leg up. If it breaks below $5.50, we're looking at profit-taking selling. CWD's Chainlink integration news is legitimate. But watch for the pop and drop pattern. These tech catalyst moves often see day to selling. If $CWD holds above $1.00 tomorrow and closes strong, it confirms the move. Below $0.95 means we're seeing the setup. $YRD. The buyback story is one of the few with real support. Watch for this to hold the $1.20 level. If it breaks through $1.40 tomorrow on volume, You could be looking at a sustained move higher. On the downside, watch dollar gem and dollar ELTX carefully. Dollar gem needs to hold $1.85 or we're breaking into new lows. Dollar ELTX's offering is dilutive long term. So unless there's positive clinical news, this could continue selling. Also, watch the after hours action tonight. That's where the real smart money moves. If you see unusual volume in any of these names after 4 p.m. Eastern Time, that's your early warning signal for tomorrow's direction. Set your alerts now. One more thing. Volatility this extreme is often followed by consolidation or reversal. Don't get attached to one direction. Trade the price action, not the emotion. Every single day after market close, we break down the top gainers and the top losers so you never miss a major move. Subscribe to this channel and hit that bell notification so you get alerted the moment we publish. Tomorrow's recap. Tomorrow we'll be covering a brand new set of movers. And trust me, with volatility like this, there will be plenty to discuss. See you then. If you want in-depth analysis, real-time alerts, and exclusive trading insights, head over to tdvw.com. That's tdvw.com. You'll find our complete research platform, daily market analysis, and trading education. Drop a link in the comments below if you have questions about any of these stocks. Like this video if the breakdown was helpful. And let me know which stock you're watching most closely tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in tomorrow's market recap.